Step right up. Your John Hancock goes here. Signing day in Reaverland. Who? Where? Oh, where would this game end up? Revenge time for the Yellow Jackets. The Lynx searching for missing links. I mean, when will it all come together? It all comes together for the Iowa Western baseball team, but for how long? Still searching on the softball diamond? Hey, the Reavers find it yet?
Hi, I'm Josiah Coleman. I'm with the men's basketball team here at Iowa Western, and the Bluffs Sports Zone start right now.
Hello, I'm JJ Davis, and welcome to the latest edition of the Bluff Sports Zone. Signing day at Iowa Western. It's a rewarding day. Some Reavers get their just reward, their future in writing. The student athletes take another step on their respective journeys. First up, the Legends of the Fall. Here's IDub TV student Aaron Zach.
The moment has come. For these two athletes, this day couldn't have come quicker, but they knew they had to work hard to get to where they are today.
I just feel very relieved, accomplished. It's just like all these years of hard work are finally paying off, so it feels pretty good.
Pretty good indeed. The Reaver libero is coming off a great year at Iowa Western. She anchored the defense for the Reavers as she finished second in the nation with 713 digs.
This season we had like 60 games, so we put a lot of work into it. We played very hard, so it means a lot to be able to get here.
As Madison gets ready to play in the Ohio Valley Conference for Tennessee State, head coach Alicia Williams will never forget how Halterman started out as just a walk-on, but now she is leaving as a leader.
I think Madison was that vocal leader on the court all the time and just made sure that the girls were dedicated and committed to our program.
I think with Alicia and Brent, they just taught me to really utilize the strengths that I already have. They wouldn't point out what was going wrong, they'd point out what was right, so that really helped me a lot.
While the coaches were molding the future Tiger, her teammate Tian Thomas will also see her dream come true, as she signed her national letter of intent to play for Bluefield State.
I feel accomplished. The first feeling that comes, I'm nervous, but after I'm there, it will all be settled and good.
So in the end, Iowa Western continues to mold and create top superstars. On behalf of all the media and the fans, we wish these two ladies the best of luck. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Aaron Zach. And now, here's the one and only Austin Heinen.
It's their day, signing day for two Reaver basketball players. Josiah Coleman, a human highlight reel, saw time at guard and forward, inks his name for North Dakota.
Felt great. I had a good 2 years here. I enjoyed it, and now I'm looking forward to advance and play at a bigger level. The fact that I was their main priority, and I came in, I was their first guy they put on the visit. They showed me love, and the people out there were just so welcoming.
Tyrone Houghton, a 2-year starter at forward and second all-time in Reaver history for blocks, signs a dotted line to play for Pittsburgh.
I feel really good. I feel relieved. I mean, it was a big decision. I had to do it, but the ACC is a tough place to play in. But I want to, I'm the type of player that go up against good competition. I have a whole bunch of fan support. The coaches are real cool. The players was real cool, and then city it's kind of like Miami. So I kind of wanted to do it.
I hope to be remembered as someone who was a positive person, and I led in a way that I could, play.
My shot blocking ability is gonna help me in the long way, But I mean, I got a lot more work to do to get to the next level. I miss my teammates. I miss Coach Morris. I miss playing on that court, and I miss the fans.
We wish these two nothing but the best. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Austin Heinen, and now, here's Michael Byland.
In the past 2 years, the Iowa Western softball program has helped 11 players move on to the next level. 7 more Reavers, including Morgan Hoig, all-region pitcher Aubrey Voberil, first baseman Samantha Villegas, outfielder Chelsea King, first team All-Region Kaylin Chrisman, outfielder Taryn Kelly, and last year's Region 11 Pitcher of the Year, Ashley Schmidt.
I've grown up a lot since I've been here. I've learned a lot from my coaches, They're our biggest people we look up to.
4 of the Reavers are moving on together.
I'm really excited because, I'd be happy to move on with any of them, but I'm excited that we get to move on and experience a new chapter of our life together.
It's given me a lot more opportunities, I would say, and it's made me a better player. Coming from where I did, I needed to expand on my skills, and I think that's what I did here.
I've learned a lot here, and I think that Iowa Western has really given me more opportunities that I didn't really have out of high school. It gave me kind of a second chance to get a better school and come here and learn a lot. Definitely gonna miss my team and all the memories that we had and good times and good laughs.
Iowa Western hosts regionals this weekend. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Michael Byron.
Good for them. All the Reavers whose dreams have come true. Now, Iowa Western isn't just one of, if not, the top JUCO athletic program in the nation. Hey, the Reavers aren't doing too bad in the classroom as well. Did you know a number of Iowa Western teams were some of the NJCAA Academic Teams of the Year for the 2012-13 seasons alone? The baseball, softball, women's soccer, women's cross-country teams made the esteemed list. Now, each a combined grade point average of 3.0 or higher, and a number of Reavers academic All-Americans, a couple of football players, soccer player, and so on. So congrats to those who are moving on and to those who grade out just as high in the classroom, because you see, everybody wins. And speaking of winners, the 14th ranked baseball team just keeps putting up some impressive numbers. But next up, the Yellow Jackets looking to lay one on the Wolverines. When we come back.
At Council Bluffs Savings Bank, our goal is to help you, your families, and your businesses grow and prosper for generations. We take pride in our community, whether it's volunteering our time or helping individuals, families, and businesses succeed. We provide you with the personal service and attention you deserve. With over 220 years of banking experience, decisions are made locally. We are Council Bluffs people operating at Council Bluffs Bank to help Council Bluffs be a better place to work and live. Council Bluffs Savings Bank. Hometown banking, the way it used to be. Member FDIC.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving. NFC, AFC, offensive linemen, defensive tackles, quarterbacks, and cornerbacks are all living united to ensure the academic success of millions of kids in our communities all the way to graduation day. But that won't happen without you. So take the pledge at unitedway.org. Make a difference in the life of a child. Suit up like your favorite NFL players and become a volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor with United Way.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill, Meyer Woodring, family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
The Thomas Jefferson boys soccer team one win away from state last year. The Yellow Jackets hoping to fly one game further this season. You know, TJ is off to an impressive 5-1 start, but next up, a true litmus test, if you will. Unbeaten Sioux City West. And you may remember, the Wolverines ended the Jacket season last year with a dominating 6-0 win. So you just know Matt Young and the guys remember. The Yellow Jackets come in at 5-1. 11th ranked SC West invades the Bluffs at 6-0. Opening minutes, TJ a golden opportunity. The visitors can't clear it. Luis Camacho Torres rifles one, but a kick save. The Wolverines chances as well. Antonio Hernandez, and it's wide left. Under 14 minutes left in the first half. Corner kick, Sioux City West. Hernandez with the header, and the Wolverines draw first blood. A minute later, Carlos Aguilera gets it back for the home team, and it's all even. Stays that way till just over a minute gone in the second half. West on the attack. Jesse Mondragon with the laser. And the visitors back on top, 2-1. Thomas Jefferson shooting back the Yellow Jackets. 12 shots overall. Less than 19 minutes left. Regulation. Wolverines over the top. Gilbert Garcia, number 9, fights for it. What a shot! And it's 3-1. TJ keeps coming. Aguilera, breakaway. Now the Jackets, plenty of chances, just couldn't finish. Sioux City West holds on, 3-1.
It could have went either way. You know, we had some opportunities there. We didn't capitalize on them. You know, I wouldn't take anything. You know, West was a solid team. They were booting the ball a little bit. That was more their game, kicking and, you know, trying to beat our defense. Our defense held up well.
Two very talented teams. I thought each team had some pretty gifted players.
Yeah, definitely. They had some good players up top and defense everywhere pretty much. We also have good players, but I mean, like I said, we have things to build on, and hopefully next time we will.
We had a couple bad plays. I made too many mistakes and they scored. I feel like we're the better team overall, but the scoreboard didn't show that.
There was no doubt that we were competing with them, so you know, I just think as long as the guys, you know, don't let this stop them and keep working, we'll get them the next time we run into them.
Matt Young and the Yellow Jackets next hit the road. TJ won't be back home till May 6th.
1, 2, 3 seconds!
Then there's AL. Hey, the Lynx just trying to score a goal. Abraham Lincoln is winless. And to make matters worse, AL has scored what? Just once? Been shut out 4 times. And next up, another tough team from Sioux City. The Lynx and Stars meet again. SC North outscored AL 5-3 last year. Home team's best chance in the beginning. Peyton Shinos just can't get there. The visitors then dominate with the through ball. Marco Carrillo, and the shot stopped, but Simon Moore with the easy finish. Sioux City North is on the board. Never a dull moment for Lynx goalkeeper Hayden Matazuski, covers up. The Stars keep up the pressure. Keeper comes out. Carrillo into the open net. Now don't blink, because just 14 seconds later, Luis Hernandez breaks through. SC North with a commanding 3-zip lead at the break. Now the score makes a cold and windy night even colder. Second half more the same. Number 10 breakaway. Carrillo, his second goal of the game, and it's 4-0. It could have been a lot worse. AL junior keeper Matazuski stops the PK. The Stars do punch another one through late here. Sioux City North shuts out Abraham Lincoln 5-0.
Defensively, we are working well. It's a good pressure in the middle. It's the defense. It's good balancing, but obviously they are. No, you cannot keep defending for 80 minutes.
What about the morale of the guys?
I mean, it's fine. Like, we know what we have to work on, and we're all staying positive about it. Like, no one's being really negative about it.
It's hard, but, you know, it happens, and you keep going. I mean, you can't quit just because you lost. You got to keep rolling with the team and play harder next time.
We have to work on that, okay?
With a young team, is this about what you expected?
Yeah, I mean, we played today most of the game with 1 senior and 2 juniors. No, most of our varsity is freshmen and sophomores, so I expected something like that.
Guys, stay positive.
The Lynx dropped their 6th straight to open the season. AL is 0-3 at home. Next up, on the road for 3 more.
1, 2, 3.
Nice! Why did you cut him off there?
Yes, it's not getting any easier for Abraham Lincoln. The Lynx in the sink at 0-6. Thomas Jefferson sits at 5-2. Lewis Central one below 500 at 2-3. And the Falcons 3 up and 3 down. Meanwhile, on the ladies' side, AL remains unbeaten. The Lynx with over a week off. 6th-ranked Lewis Central drops its first game across the river against Omaha Mercy. TJ loses a couple in Des Moines as the Jackets at 0-3. The Saints, some time off as well. Number 7 St. Albert remains at 2-0. From the pitch to the diamond. Hey, what's the latest pitch on the Iowa Western softball team? But up next, the Reavers Baseball Club scoring runs and lots of them after the break.
For more than a quarter century, thousands of athletes have relied on this team, Jenny Ed Sports Med. Their sole focus is to prevent, diagnose, and treat your sports injury, getting you back in the action. Jenny Ed Sports Med partners with Neb Ortho, giving you consistent one-on-one care from diagnosis to rehab. And since every injury an athlete is different, they've even developed a sports injury clinic specifically designed for athletes. Jenny Ed Sports Med.
My life is full of statistics. Thing is, I could have dropped out of school and become one myself, but I didn't because I had people that believed in me. Here's another statistic. 7,000 students drop out every school day. That's one every 26 seconds. It's time that students know that we believe in them.
Inspire a student and share your message of support at boostup.org.
The Iowa Western baseball team looking to get back to the JUCO World Series. Now, the Reavers have just owned Grand Junction, Colorado in recent years. It's getting down to crunch time. It's time to put it all together, something Mark Reardon and company have been known to do pretty well. Here's IDUB TV student Logan Corkins.
Maplewoods taking on the 14th ranked Iowa Western Reavers. Top of the first, Monarchs with a man at second. Trenton Hill sends a rope into left field. Close play at the plate, but Parrott unable to get control of the ball, and he will miss the tag. Visitors lead 1-0. Bottom of the first, Don Thompson-Williams blast one into right center field. The freshman using his speed to push for a triple. Reavers are now second in the nation with 27 triples. Williams and Merrill both with 6 on the year. Speaking of Ryan Merrill, he's trying to push the 400 mark. It's a fielder's choice here, but this will score Williams from third. Home team ties it up at 1 each. Keeping it in the first, Quinn Carpenter sneaks one into left center. This will score catcher David Parrott. Iowa Western takes the lead now 2-1. Quick stat, teams facing the Reavers are batting a whopping .221. Top of the third, Marcus Brown rounds to third. A high throw, but first baseman Jake Scudder with the jump and tag. Man, I wish Eric Hosmer could do that. Still in the third, Nick Herzog lines one to center. It looks like the Monarchs are going to score easily, but a fantastic throw. An even better tag by Parrott saves the run. Bottom of the fourth, 1 out, man at third. Jason McMurray with the sac fly. This will score number 12, David Parrott from third. Reavers lead 4-0. Solid pitching by Drew Adrianis in this one. He picks up win number 2. The redshirt freshman had 6 Ks in 4 innings of work. Iowa Western going to take this one, folks, as they get the win over Maplewoods, 9-2.
No runs on no hits. Well, the first thing you need to do is square up a ball, get somebody in scoring position. The next thing is to get them in. So for them to come out and score in the top of the first, for us to come out and get a guy on third with no outs right to start with, and then for Merrill to get him in, that was huge because now it comes back to, you know, a tight ball game, basically back to 0-0.
I mean, I'm seeing the ball well. The one I grounded out was just a bad pitch selection, but that's what we work on here is getting better, so I felt pretty good about it.
The coaches really preach, you know, getting ahead and forcing contact, and that's what I went out there to do, you know, let the guys take care of me. They did a great job. Dom and Kiefer had good catches out there, and it's really about just letting them work.
Well, it's always nice when you play double headers to go out and get the first game, so it makes the second one a little bit easier to be relaxed and go out and play. You know, if you lose the first one, you definitely don't want to get swept on the day, so you know it makes you work a little bit harder.
Reavers take a 6-2 win in Game 2. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Logan Corkins.
Thanks, Logan. Iowa Western then hits the road for a 4-game set at Marshalltown. You get out the brooms. 42 runs in 4 games. That's an average of over 10 per. The 14th ranked Reavers win handily. Now, Raritan and Company sport a 15-4 road record to go along with a sizzling 22-4 mark at Doc Ross Field. Iowa Western, 13-3 in the conference. It could be coming all together. Up next, our play of the week. Hey, your guess is as good as mine on the other side.
This is the moment I knew. His future had no boundaries.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
That's low. That's low. Look, he's blushing.
Schedule your campus visit today. Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
The regional softball tournament just a few games away. No more time to figure it out. It's soon to be now or never for the Reavers. And Iowa Western continues to show signs, according to Lana Ross. The 12th-year head coach wants, though, more than that. Try consistency, that energy, that passion, each and every inning of each and every game. Well, next up, that old nemesis from the Hills. Windy day. The Indian Hills pitcher blowing it right by him in Game 1. Kendall Schieber strikes out 11, including 8 of the first 9. Now, the Warriors only 6 hits, including 2 in the third, score 2 runs. And the Reavers just 4 hits, score 1 in the fourth. Bottom of the 6th, Dana Hieda, a leadoff base hit, her second of the game. Michelle Trulin reaches on a fielder's choice and then here steals second with 2 out. And so it's up to Morgan Hoy to right field. Makes the catch to end the inning. Too much wind, much more Schieber. Fires a 4-hitter. Indian Hills throws at Iowa Western 2-1.
We weren't ready to play. I mean, we weren't swinging it. We didn't come out to fight, and we've got to learn that, and we've got to learn that real quick with regionals next weekend.
Indian Hills wins just its 3rd Iowa Community College Athletic Conference game, and the Reavers lose just their 2nd.
2-1. Game number 2 starting in approximately 20.
Cheer up! The Iowa Western cheer squad is here. Lots to cheer and dance about from the get-go. Bottom of the 1st. After a leadoff walk, Michelle Trulin, her first of 3 hits. 2 outs later, Amanda Whiteman, dead center. Can't get to it. Dana Hieda scores. Michelle Trulin right behind, and it's 2-0 Reavers. Now the home team, 14 hits overall. In the 3rd, Whiteman again. Kaylin Chrisman comes in 3-1. Rachel Hanks goes 4 1/3, gives up 6 hits, 2 runs. Passed ball in the 3rd. The Warriors score to cut the lead to 3-2. Ashley Schmidt on in relief. Gets some help from her friends. Second baseman Kaylin Chrisman out of nowhere. Great catch. It's a nail-biter to the bottom of the fifth. Amanda Whiteman, another bomb to right center. Her second double of the game. Morgan Hoig, who singled, tears to third. An error makes it 4-2, and then Sammy Villegas lays it down. Mackenzie Haight throws it away. One run is in. Here comes another. 6-2 Iowa Western. The Reavers, 4 hits, 4 runs in the inning. Michelle Trulin knocks in another. 7-2 after 5. Ashley Schmidt does the rest. Scatters 3 hits, no runs. The Reavers get the split, outscoring Indian Hills 9-2.
I'm disappointed the way we came out. I'm happy with the way we finished, but you know, like I said before, you know, this team just doesn't get really fired up. They showed it in the last few innings in the second game. I wish we played like that all the time.
I thought we hit a lot better. We played a lot better. We had more intensity at the plate, and we were just very aggressive, more aggressive than the first game.
What do you have to do to find that consistency?
I think people just need to stay motivated and keep focused during the game. I think the first game was kind of a wake-up call, kind of get us focused, but we really need to come out the first game and start that out.
Do you think the girls get it?
Do I think they get it? I think there's brief periods of time they get it, but they don't get it all the time.
Iowa Western runs its conference record to 8-2. The Reavers 1 win away from their 4th straight ICCAC championship. Iowa Western doesn't get it done in the first game with Muscatine. The Reavers drop an agonizing 1-0 decision. Lana Ross and the gang come swinging back in the second to take it 8-0. Iowa Western wraps up the ICCAC regular season title for the 4th year in a row. Then on sophomore day, Ashley Schmidt strikes out 11 in Game 1, Aubrey Voberil 8 in Game 2, and the Reavers sweep number 20 Western Nebraska. Voberil wins number 16. Now the 9 sophomores have accounted for 77 wins. Iowa Western, the number 1 seed for the upcoming regional tournament. And now, it's time for our Play of the Week, brought to you by Buena Vista University. Sioux City North with the penalty kick. Not this time. Abraham Lincoln goalkeeper Hayden Matuszewski. Big save. Now the Lynx lost, but AL's junior keeper comes up big. Hayden Matuszewski with our Play of the Week. The Play of the Week is brought to you by Buena Vista University. Earn your bachelor's with face-to-face classes right here in Council Bluffs. So, another fun one is in the books. And tell me, time isn't just flying by. And you know, we might fly even higher next week because for some, the second season is on the horizon. And then, of course, the real fun begins. And so, for this latest edition of the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm J.J. Davis, and as always, I'll see you around.